I'm Julian, 26 years old. My family owns a pastry shop. My dad's an owner/pastry chef, and I'm following in his footsteps. I've been trained to be a chef while working in his shop. We have a wide variety of customers coming to buy cakes, and seeing how happy they are when they see our cakes makes me smile and motivates me to do a better job. Many are regulars, but the most distinctive are this mother and daughter. The mother has afro-like hair, and the daughter has a bob cut. I overheard their conversation the other day, which was intriguing.
Then Grace, who sits next to me, was trash-talking to a boy behind her. Oh, that one. She's always bugging you or picking up a fight, right? Yeah, that's the one. And, did you teach her a lesson? Yes, I said it clearly. When you look down on someone, that's because you are not confident with yourself. You look for flaws in other people because you can't find a good thing about yourself. Good for you. What did she say? She said that. Oh. Then the boy took my hand and thanked me, crying, so I said I just told her the truth. And what did the boy say?
Thank Allah!
He said that.
Every day is fulfilling. I'm not married yet, but I'm devoted to improving my skills. One day, I was going down in the elevator, and when I got to the ground floor, I realized I left something in my apartment on the 5th floor. Oh, gotta go up again. The door opened, and there was a woman. She's a resident here, and her name is, Cassie, I think. She didn't come in. Probably because she was waiting for me to come out first. So I said, I forgot something and I'm going up. Please, step in. Then she looked at me with hateful eyes.
What a drag.
Huh? She said that surely. It wasn't loud, but she said to me, not to herself. She stared at me coldly, almost saying, "Get off so I can come in!" I was a bit annoyed, but said again, you can step in if you like. And suddenly she gestured, "No!" with her hands and said,
No way, absolutely not.
Then she turned on her heels and walked away. Whoa, nasty. But maybe she's uncomfortable to be in an elevator with a man. So I went up by myself. I've been living here for 2 years and never saw anybody like that. Whatever the reason, that wasn't nice. A few days later, I was waiting for an elevator to take out the trash. It was just descending from the 7th floor. Good timing. Then the door opened before me, and there was Cassie inside. Oh no, her again! But I didn't show it at all and just said, "Good morning," nicely. But she kept pressing the open button. She just stood there with her finger on the button. I glanced at her, and she said something impossible.
Get off.
Huh?
I said get off!
Why? Oh, I got it. I realized I was taking the trash out, and she didn't want to be here with somebody with a trash bag, I guess. Is she worried about the smell getting on her hair and clothes? It's okay. It's only wrapping paper inside the bag. There's nothing in it to smell. Then she looked disgusted and said,
I don't like to be in here with a stranger.
Excuse me?
I don't want to be in here with a stranger. Good-looking guy is one thing, but I don't want to be with a loser like you, so get off!
What's with this woman? Then why is she living in an apartment complex? She sounded ridiculous, so I said, then how about you getting off?
What? Huh? I was here first!
Is this elevator first come, first served basis?
No, but I'm saying I don't like it. Do you speak English? You understand English, right? Now get off!
Why do I have to get off? It's an elevator, not a bathroom. What's got to do with a man or a woman? So I said firmly, no, I'm not getting off. And she reluctantly released the open button. What kind of woman is she? And she's not getting off at all. The elevator descended in an awkward atmosphere, and we didn't say anything more. When the door opened at the ground floor, she stormed out and left. What a selfish woman. I took the trash out and headed to work. She made a bad start to the day for me, but work is work. I wouldn't let anything affect my work, so I took on it like any other day. The following day, an unwelcome person came into the shop. The regular customers of the mother and daughter were here and were having a small talk when she came in. Hi, how are... I was going to greet a customer with a smile, but the words were cut off. It was that selfish woman. How did she know where I work? She came up to me.
You're living in the same apartment building as mine, right?
Yeah, we met the other day.
I checked inside your trash bag.
Eh?
I saw an address with the wrapping paper and found you here.
She grinned. So she found me.
You bothered me the other day, didn't you?
Excuse me?
Have you ever heard of ladies first? I said I didn't like it, but you forced me to stay with you.
What? I didn't do...
Now you can do me a service.
Excuse me?
You bothered me, so you can do me a service as an apology.
What? You're not making any sense, lady.
I'm saying I can forgive you if you could wrap a few things around here. Besides, we're neighbors who live in the same building. Come on.
You're being unreasonable.
My friend told me good things about this place. Let's see. 7 to 8 slices of cake would be great. Then I can leave.
Huh? You're not making any sense. Why do I have to buy you that?
Shut up and do as I say! Are you embarrassing me? I'll write about a review. And I know many faces around here.
What? I saw my dad look worried in the back, and the regular mother and daughter looked unpleasant. I've been patient with her, but not anymore. I was going to teach her a thing or two when the bob cut girl opened her mouth first.
Mom, I wonder if this woman doesn't know how to buy cakes. Paige, what are you gonna do? Can I go first? Then you go next. Sure, go for it. Okay, I'm not using the brake pedal since she's an adult. I wouldn't either. Okay, here I go.
Cassie and I didn't know what was going to happen. Then the girl talked to this selfish woman.
I'm 8. How about you? Huh? I'm 27, but why? What do you want? Well, you're an adult with common sense. What do you mean? I always deal with kids, so I can talk to an adult today. Huh? What are you talking about? You said ladies first, but do you know what it really means? Of course I know. Hey, you're just a kid. Who do you think you're talking to? Men should always give way to women. Sorry, incorrect. Ladies first came from European upper-class ladies' etiquette. Over time, the meaning has been changing, but it's not for a middle-aged woman with no manners. Middle-aged? You expect men to do everything in your favor. That's simply selfish, not ladies first. Grr. You also said service, but do you know what that means? Huh, of course. The store has to please customers and give out various things. Incorrect again. What? It means if something is tangible, not to waste after buying or selling, so that nothing is left over and is consumed at the same time as it is produced. If it is an intangible product, the customer should be able to see and try it before they buy it. But many people, especially middle-aged women like yourself, misunderstand it to mean offering goods, freebies, discounts, and prizes. Greeting and overbearing attitude. I'm ashamed of myself for just being the same species as you.
I almost burst out laughing because Cassie was as red as a volcano about to erupt, and the girl was laughing at her as she spoke nothing like 8 years old. That girl is something. Then it was her mother's turn.
Hey, lady, you said you checked his trash bag. What about it? Snooping in others' trash is an invasion of privacy. Do you think once the trash leaves the owner's hand, it's just garbage that doesn't belong to anyone? What? It's not? The trash placed at the publicly designated areas belongs to its owner and they have rights and authority to it until it is properly disposed of. So he can sue you if he chooses to.
Really?
You're kidding! You also threatened him to lower the reputation of the shop. That wasn't a threat, it's just that would be considered discreditation or obstruction of business and could be charged with intimidation. 3 or 5, maybe $8,000 depending on how they handle it. Well, what are you gonna do with this woman?
She said that to me and winked at me. The mother of the smart girl was even smarter, so I said this and grinned. Well, what do I do? And Cassie turned blue. She screamed non-verbal words with a squealing voice and ran away. On her way out, she tripped on her heels and fell hard, and one of her heels broke. The way she fled with it was quite funny. I thanked the mother and daughter. Thank you so much. You really helped me. It felt like, yay!
No problem. You helped us with the sweets.
Do we really?
Yeah, I didn't like fruits before. I could barely eat them.
Oh.
But once I ate your fruitcake often, I overcame my dislike of fruits. Now I can not only eat strawberries, pineapple, grapes, and oranges, but I also love them. I owe it all to your fruitcake.
I felt like crying, and so was my dad in the back. Then her mother said,
I'm at the law office at the corner. Come see me if that woman comes back. I can knock her out easily.
Eh? You mean the Pug and Pug law firm?
That's right. I'm the CEO, so no worries.
But I can never afford it.
Don't worry about it. You can pay with your sweets. Your sweets are one of a kind. If you're in any trouble.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Since then, I never saw Cassie again. The landlord said soon after that she had trouble with other tenants and moved out. She was harassing others and was sued by them for damages and compensation. She was buried in debt, but she started the troubles. That personality and lack of common sense were a sad combination. Anyway, the case is closed. My peaceful days were back and I focused on honing my skills. Oh, here are customers! Hi, please come in.
Hi, I brought my family today.
Thank you.
These are my grandpa and grandma.
Hi, welcome to our shop. How are you today?
They want to use your cakes for the hotel they're opening soon.
Wow, that's great.
To start, can they order about 2,000 cakes a month?
2,000? Seriously?
And she's not here today, but my sister said your shop will be featured on TV 3 years and 2 months later.
Oh, what does it...
At that time, there will be a fan club for my brother who's on the TV program, and you might want to come up with a healthy cake made from rice flour and soy milk by then.
That sounds good.
I also have a brother who's in Fiji now.
Yes?
He's involved in the development of Tower Gate Zoo and Park, and he would like your shop in the food court there.
What are you talking about?
He wants to open a Fiji branch of this shop, and will send a marketing sales rep if that's okay with you.
I don't really know what you mean.
And this is my dad.
Oh, hello, nice to meet you. Your wife and daughter saved me the other day.
He would like to have a nice drink with you and your father sometime.
That sounds good. We'd like that. I have a feeling we're getting busier. The future looks bright.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!